Today, in a trial that could cost the city loads of money, an expert witness picked apart the Albuquerque police officer who shot and killed an Iraq war vet, saying the officer was trouble waiting to happen. Here's News 13's Crystal Gutierrez.
Jessica, that former FBI agent and North Carolina police chief took the stand today, questioning why APD ever gave Brett Lamperes Tremba a badge.
My opinion was he should not have been hired in the first place in 1997.
And that was the basis of expert witness Melvin Tucker's testimony today, that APD officer Brett Lamperes Tremba should not have been there the night in 2010 when he shot and killed 25-year-old Iraq War vet Kenneth Ellis after a traffic stop. Tucker was called to testify today by attorneys representing the dead man's family in a civil suit against APD and the officer. Tucker told the jury that the officer was a risk from the beginning because he was a liar and a crook, which meant he lacked integrity and judgment.
Why is judgment so important for a police officer?
Because they carry a gun, for a starter.
Tucker mentioned Lamperes Tremba lied on his application in 1992 about his drug history, but the department still hired him in 97. He also admitted to stealing and using a fake ID as a young man, and while on the force was suspended for lying on his time card and failed to report that he used excessive force when he tased an innocent man during a traffic stop in 2004. That was 6 years before he fatally shot Ellis.
At that point, I think he should have been terminated and not retained.
But the deputy city attorney questioned if Tucker was even an expert.
What do you know about the standards in New Mexico by the Department of Public Safety? Have you read those standards?
No, ma'am, I haven't. Not looked at them lately.
She then bashed Tucker for not knowing that the state ultimately signs off on who can be a police officer in New Mexico, not APD.
Your Honor, at this time, I would move that he not be qualified in the area of hiring of police officers.
Now, Tucker backed up the judge who has already ruled that Lamperes Tremba used excessive force because Kenneth Ellis was not a threat to anyone else when he was shot. Lamperes Tremba is expected to take the stand come Monday. Back to you.
Now, again, as Crystal just mentioned, the judge has already ruled the shooting was unnecessary, but a jury still has to decide if the traffic stop was even legal and if APD has faulty hiring and training practices.